Okay, welcome back everybody to Nerdy Playbook. We're back with episode 2 of our Star Wars D&D campaign. We got a fun one tonight. We actually have our first space battle. Again, this is just like the last session. This is new to us, so if you have any quirky ideas or ways to make it a little more entertaining, let us know. But we're going to get right into it. So, last we left off, you were all trying to make passage to Utapau when the ship that you were making passage with was under attack mid-landing procedures, but still in space, by what looks like larger ships of the court. Ships that even exceed the size of larger Republic cruisers. Without warning, just sending out fighters and just start destroying ships that even are a blockade for Utapau. You were able to find the ship in the docking bay, repair it, and evade a Sith assassin while immediately doing an emergency takeoff to fly out. Immediately as you fly, as soon as you fly out, you notice that the ship that you just left almost explodes into full, but still some pieces left behind. Leaving, you have a few ships in pursuit while you have to take time to repair with hyperdrive. So, let me put on some music. All right. All right, so since we have Kor'um as the pilot, Kor'um will roll initiative.
All right, fail me now. Here we go.
Big money, no whammies.
Fail you now or don't fail?
It's a plus 4
we'll
to
see
your
what
initiative.
happens. Yes. So that's going to be a 15.
Okay, so you do get to start first. I already planned their rolls for them, and they got single digits. So, as you see them following and tail, you see you have 4 of them that are keeping pretty close to you. These ships themselves are more intercept-style ships. They're meant for fast combat and taking out ships that have more speed, less proficiency with weapons. But they are usually the main front line for the court. So,
Got it.
On your turn, you can move. All of you can work together to move 30 feet. If any of you are in any of the weapon spots, you can fire off those specific sections. So first of all, right now, Kor'um will be in the pilot seat, which is right here. Who is taking the northern gun?
I'll take it.
Okay, you got that one. Then I'm assuming Shakin. Oh no, not Shakin. Marg'ani has the southern one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I believe I was currently in the coordination spot, but on my turn I'm gonna run back to the hyperdrive.
Start working on hyperdrive? Okay. So what's your movement speed?
I believe 30.
Okay. I'd say on your turn you can at least make it to hyperdrive, but you don't have, on your turn you don't have enough time to actually start working on it, but you can at least start prepping.
Okay.
And can Shakin use her action to essentially fire at a ship and then move back there?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, you can choose to
I'll
start
do
the
that
fire
then.
ship. Okay, so
Okay.
you can use the rear cannon to fire off at least one of the ships that are in range, that are at least a cone effect from the back. So either this one or this one. So if you want to fire off the rear cannon, it is a dexterity plus 4.
Okay. Ooh. Dexterity plus 4.
Correct.
So that's a total of 9.
9. As you fire off, you just immediately just target this ship and immediately fire back as this larger blast from a ship that you wouldn't imagine creates such a powerful cannon fires off, but maybe the targeting system isn't fully engaged and you do miss it slightly. It will take 3 turns
fuck
before
it.
that specific cannon decides to recharge. But then you immediately do run off and start heading over to the back generator room to start working on the hyperdrive. I think we left off with you just need 3 more successes to complete the hyperdrive and get it activated. Okay, so we got that. Between the other 3 of you, what do you want to do?
Can the other 2 shoot at something or no?
Yeah, they can. So it has to just be a cone effect off of your specific turret. So turrets have a 100-foot range. So anything you can see on the map. So off of the northern side, which Nydak is on, you can target this one, and you can target this one. Out of our Marg'ani, you can target both the southern ones.
I'd like to pew.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew 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 pew. Let's see how this goes.
So, side cannons are dexterity plus 2.
Okay, so that is a 22 to hit.
Oh, that is a hit.
And okay. What was damage again?
It is 2d10 plus your proficiency bonus.
Sorry, I'm gonna write that down so I don't have to ask it again.
Yeah, no problem.
The roll 2 plus 13 damage.
13 damage. All right, and are you targeting the one at the farthest bottom of the map or the one to the right?
The furthest
Got
part
it.
of this.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
No
well, let me
problem.
click on it. Put that baddie down there.
Okay.
I would also like to pew pew.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim at the most northern one closest to our ship.
Okay.
See how this goes. 20 to hit.
20's a hit.
Twelve points of damage.
12 points of damage. Got it. All intents and purposes, just to imply that you guys are still technically flying in a straight direction right now. It's just if you want to fly further or in a different direction, that's where the 30 feet is. Okay, so you guys both fired out of the cannons. As far as the pilot, you can control 30 feet in any which direction you want. Currently, you are pointed in the direction where the ship is actually pointing, but you can just tell me which direction you'd like to turn to if you want to try to move the forward cannons to another ship.
Okay. Trying to think how weird I want to be here. Okay, so we are... I mean, they're straight up targeting us, correct?
Correct, yes. Yeah, they're
Okay.
hunting you down.
Can I, like... You know how there's, like, fight defensively? Can I fly defensively and then, like, evasive maneuver kind of thing, where if they're trying to target us, it makes it harder?
So you want to kind of like almost use like a bonus action dodge kind of style. Like you want to make sure
I mean,
that when they hit you can use your
I
turn.
can. I have
Okay.
that ability.
I'd say that if you want to not attack them, you can make yourself harder to hit on their turn. I haven't really figured out a system for this yet, so I'll just say that if you want to just make sure you're focused on piloting skills, you can increase your AC by 2. Let's do that. Until I figure this out, we'll just go with that. And you just want to focus on full piloting until your next turn.
I mean, the only other thing I could think of, because this is 3-dimensional combat here, so...
He's doing a pilot roll, right?
I mean, it would be potentially literally flipping a UE just to go backwards and then come back at them and take a shot and fly past them, and hopefully their maneuverability is not as good as ours.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay, you want to do that instead. Okay, so yeah, you would.
I'm thinking that was like my 2 options, basically.
Okay, yeah, so you can say that you want to spend your 30 feet to flip a UE, turn around, and aim in their direction, and use your turn to fire at one of the 2 ones on the far right of the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can do it.
Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna be a pain in the butt. I'm actually gonna fly southeast on the map direction.
Okay.
So towards the bottom one.
Go ahead and move wherever you want to move.
Okay. Can I rotate this thing? Is that possible?
There should be a way. I got it. There is a.
Never actually.
I know that there is a way. We've done it before.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
I shifted it. Token control, maybe? No.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, maybe?
Let me give it the old Google. Huh. Okay, hang on. Shift. Haha!
You do that.
So click it. So while you have it clicked, you don't have to hold down click. Just have it locked in, and then hold Shift, and then use either WASD to actually switch the rotation.
There we go. All right, we'll do that for now.
Okay, cool.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna just kind of like quick, just like up, twist, and spin, and then come straight at this guy.
Okay.
So I don't think I can get on angle. Oh, no.
I don't think it lets you go fully diagonal.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so and then I'm gonna attempt to shoot that bottom guy.
Got it. Shoot him good.
I'm sorry, it's just like a normal range attack.
For the forward cannons, that's your dexterity +2.
+2. Okay, so that is pretty decent. That's 22 to hit.
22 is a hit, so it is 2d12.
Oh, 2d12 from cannon. Sweet.
Plus your proficiency.
Yeah. That is a 17 damage.
17 damage. Got it. Okay. All right. And all right, so that would be the end. So we go to their turn. So we're gonna switch over to this one, and it's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20. Up here.
Can I use a bonus action to dash?
Would
that be doable or no?
I just lost the screen. Hang on a second. Yeah, you could.
All right, let me dash on these guys real quick just to get closer to this dude and mess with him.
Okay.
Engine burst.
Kinda. We're gonna top gun him here.
Top gun him.
We're gonna go ahead and no, come here.
As long as one of us doesn't have to be Goose.
I don't know. I can get rid of that. I don't know what I just did.
Yeah, I can remove it.
Okay. So we're gonna like zoom over top of him, but upside down. And I'm just gonna kind of be like, as we fly past.
Okay. So if you want to move them, just move the token wherever you want it to go.
Yeah, got it. I think it's about 30 there.
Okay. Alright, so the first one's going to come in your direction, and it's going to attack with its... It only has one kind of attack, which is forward lasers. That is a 20 to hit, which it does. It'll take 5 points of damage. But you guys have 200, so you guys are fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
And by all intents and purposes, if someone wants to track it down instead of me, that's totally fine. I'm fine with it. The second one is going to go in with it and is going to 15, just a hit. And 8 points of damage. Third one is going to do the same. 21 to hit for 9 points of damage. And last one fails with a 10. So this one like moves in about here. These ones, they kind of like start to surround you.
How much damage did the third one do, sir?
The third one did 9 damage. So currently you're at
9.
178.
Got it. All right.
All right, back to you guys. So if we want to start off with work on hyperdrive, you can do what we did last time, which I believe was a force check, I believe, which we did wisdom, I believe, if I remember right.
Sounds about right.
If you want to do it the same way
I'm
you did
already
before.
disowning these dice. Wisdom. So 13.
Okay. So as you take some time to focus right back on the tools, give me a dexterity saving throw while the ship's actually shooting at your ship, just to make sure that you can keep focused on this.
Let me grab a different d20. Dexterity. That is a 5.
Okay.
Oh.
As you start focusing on different spots, immediately like the ship keeps like just rattling and different stuff is going on, that you kind of like lose track of where you were supposed to continue. Even though you got a successful roll, next turn you're gonna have to try to figure out what you actually have to do to kind of relock things in.
Good thing I have a
Shoosters.
ton of dice.
Let's start off with Nydak. So you'd be on this side now.
So I'm gonna aim at
That
this
one.
guy.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let us see. And
Yes.
sheet.
Marg'ani.
It's fucking down. It's a
Bless you.
9.
Miss.
Yeah.
Pilot.
Is this guy in front of me still enough that I can hit him, or is he kind of under us?
No, you got him. You can hit him.
All right, I'll try to shoot at him. Stats again. Stats would be nice. So it's 6. 14 to hit.
14's a hit.
Oh, score. 16 damage.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and there. 30 is there. Let's go. There we go. Go to here, and then there we go. Point back that way. Try to flip up behind him here.
Gotcha. Okay. So their turn. This one's going to try
Next
to
one, shoot you.
move away from you.
Attack of opportunity.
Actually, yes.
Oh,
Oh?
Yeah.
I was joking, but okay.
No, that's actually attack of opportunity. You have reach.
Take the win.
So only the forward cannons can hit, though. So you can get a free attack on the forward cannons.
So that would be a 15 because 14 hit. So that
Yep.
should be hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh heck yeah, 20 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so he decides to go as far
Alright.
away from you as possible and kind of barrel roll back to get a direct shot. Were you going to say something, Marg'ani? I heard you say something.
No, I was just hoping he would die.
Oh, gotcha. So he's going
Just
to...
wishing death on our enemies.
16 to hit, which it does. So you guys take 10 points of damage.
Ooh, 10.
This guy shifts over here. Ooh, for a natural 20.
Oof.
That would be Marg'ani's spot. Marg'ani, give me a Constitution saving throw. Because you guys don't have deflector shields. He's shooting directly at your spot.
Oh boy.
A nat 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, so like
Nice.
you're able to just like pull back just in time, and it looks like it hits the ship enough. Unfortunately, that specific gun is unoperational right now, but you take no damage from it and be able to move away fast enough where you don't like get stuck inside the rubble of the ship itself.
You just see me like James Bond roll out the way. I flick my Leku back and hope everyone was watching.
The ship itself is still intact, but like the gun itself is outside the ship, where the cockpit's inside. So the gun itself is just kind of all mangled up at this point. This guy. Figure this out eventually. There we go. It's gonna move in and attack. 16 hit, which does. Or only 3? Fuck off.
How much did the crit do in damage?
The critical. I'm sorry. Yeah, the crit did 15 points of damage.
15. Okay.
Okay. And this guy is going to shoot for 15 to hit, which it does. And that's a 12 points of damage. Okay, back to you guys. Shotgun, go ahead and give me your wisdom check again, please.
Oh my god, I hate my dice so fucking much. And I pulled out 3 more d20s.
Oh no. Oh no.
Wisdom, that's a 7.
Okay, so whether it's the intensity of the battle or just, whatever, you're just having a hard time getting like back into actually trying to fix this thing.
Okay.
As far as the turrets, right now, Marg'ani, you do not have a turret to use, so you can choose whether or not you want to actually help somebody else by either going over to the front or going into the back. Otherwise, there's nothing else for you to do.
What's everyone doing right now?
So we have Nydak who's taking
person.
the other turret.
Okay.
You have Shotgun who's trying to repair the hyperdrive, and then obviously Kor'um that's piloting.
Well, since I know that Shotgun went back to work on the hyperdrive, and do I know that the side gun got blown up?
Yeah. I mean, like on your dash, you would be able to see that like part of the ship has been kind of wrecked.
All right. Just over the like ship PA system, I guess. I'm just like, Marg'ani, get up here and work the tail gun.
He's so rude.
Wait, I don't know your name.
Tail
That's right.
guns.
We don't know names yet. I'm just like, Tangerine, get up here and get on the gun.
Tangerine.
Female
Call me
me.
Tangerine one more time.
Oh boy.
Starts making her way over to the tail gun.
Nydak's gonna break in. If your children are done, I need a target.
Okay. So,
And get aiming.
I believe you're here, Nydak, so you can either hit... actually, you
I
can
thought
only
it
hit
was
this
on-
guy.
I thought I was on the opposite side.
No, you're on the
because that's
passenger
probably-
side of the ship.
Yeah, you're on
Okay, I'm on the passenger
you're on the
side.
right side of the ship. So technically, due to
Okay.
cone effect, you can only hit this guy.
Sweet. I can hit somebody.
You got 2 options. Open your eyes.
Look with your special eyes. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
$14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Okay. Okay. And then, Marg'ani, do you run up over into the second seat to start working on the rear gun and anything else at that seat? So that seat can do a few things. One is you can do navigation. You can control the rear gun, which at this point, once Kor'um moves the ship, if you're able to get in targeting range, you can fire again once every 3 turns. You can also, even though the hyperdrive isn't repaired, you can at least start trying to plot a course if you want to.
I can plot a course on the hyperdrive.
You can. You can start taking your time to start doing some navigational investigation to try to figure out where you guys want to go once the hyperdrive works.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. So you move to the front of the ship. Give me an investigation check.
Am I still on the gun, or did I move off the gun?
You moved off the gun. You're in the, so you'd be going over to like the passenger seat of the front of the ship.
Okay. Just to piss off.
So you would the two Twi'leks are in the front of the ship.
Yeah, you can control the tail gun and then plot navigation stuff from this.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Investigation.
Imagine that you have Chewbacca's seat, essentially.
Where is investigation on here? Oh, there it is. That's a 7.
7. Okay. With just taking into account, while you're looking for stuff in there, is there any kind of planet that you're keeping in mind? Obviously, Utapau's out of the equation, or are you just going to be like, just where can we go?
What are the vibes of Nar Shaddaa in this day and age?
Let me pull up the notes. Hang on a second. I got notes on where all the planets are right now. Currently, Nar Shaddaa is actually one of the few planets that has not been attacked by the court, and therefore is still a safe-ish place to land, but of course it's a smuggler's planet, so it's...
Sounds great, I'm in.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Basically the smuggler's version of Coruscant.
Say less.
Okay, cool. So you start... you intentionally want to plot the course there, but you're having a tough time going through the nav computer trying to find it. But, you can take your time to do that.
Okay.
With that, we'll switch over to Kor'um. Where do you want to move? You can technically move somewhere and then have her fire after you move if you want. So if you're able to get the tail in a specific spot.
Oh, I didn't know she could still get a shot in.
So she can do two things while she's actually there. She can shoot and she can actually go on the nav computer.
Cool.
Can I...
All right.
Just has to be in a cone effect of the actual tail.
Yeah. I'm going to move to here. Take a shot at this guy up north.
That guy's just getting dog.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get rid of him. That would be a 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 11 damage.
11 damage.
And then I'm going to kick the ship that way.
Okay.
So got some options.
Marg'ani, if you want to activate the rear cannon, you can, and you can fire against the ship that's directly behind you.
I would love to.
Okay, so it's a dexterity plus 4.
Is it different? Ooh. D20 plus dex plus 4?
So it'd be your D20 plus dex plus 4.
Please be good. Please be good. Oh, okay. That is 19.
19, that's a hit. So roll me 3d12.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I believe that's everyone. Switch back over to the fighters. This one. And then move here. And it's going to try to continue attacking at the side. It looks like he's trying to actually purposely try to destroy like as much of one side to put you guys out of commission. 16, which is a hit for 10 points of damage. The guy beneath you has to move out of the way, so you'll get attack opportunity.
Sweet.
Yeah, try to get them out though. So I'm gonna have to move you for a second so I can get them out.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would think. Actually, I think that's Nydak shot.
Oh yeah, so Nydak, you can get an attack opportunity as he moves.
22 to hit.
22 is hit.
Nice.
And then that would be
2d10.
12 points.
Okay. Okay, so he's gonna move over here. And he's gonna fire with a sad 10. This one is going to try to shoot at your hyperdrive. 18 to hit for 20 points of damage. It's on natural 20, so he doesn't get hyperdrive. And this one's going to try to go directly in front of you, trying to box you in. With only a 3, does not hit. Alright, back to you guys. For Shocking, give me a another wisdom.
15.
Okay, so you finally are able to figure out exactly where this needs to actually start off, and you're able to get yourself a good head start. And you start forcing to put different pieces back into place. You almost can kind of almost see through your sight of exactly like mapping it out what pieces need to get changed into where. For Nydak, you are able to shoot this guy.
And that's what we're going to do.
Cool.
16 to hit.
16's a hit.
8 points.
8 points. Okay, and then for our pilot and for our nav. So right now the rear gun takes 2 more turns to recharge, but you can give me another investigation check to go through the nav computer.
I swear to God. That's 5.
Okay. Yeah, you're having a tough time finding Narshada. Pilot.
Where is it?
Is there any, like, I don't know what's around Utapar, but is there any, like, asteroids, or is there any other large ships around?
Yeah, I mean, there's the huge graveyard of the previous battle that you can try to navigate through if you'd like.
Yeah, I think we're going to need to start doing that to get out of the situation, so...
Okay, so you're going to try to leave this battle and try to move into, like, more of... do the asteroid field kind of escape?
Yeah, because we're not looking too hot. We're taking a lot of hits here, and we need to try to lose some of these guys.
Okay, so roll me. Gotta look at the sheet. Roll me a pilot. Roll me a pilot check.
All right. That is a 19.
19. Okay, so you're able to plot a course to get within the actual graveyard of all these ships. On their turn, I'm going to have them roll piloting checks to see if they can actually keep up with you without having to actually get destroyed by the rubble or actually have to slow down to avoid it. But you are kind of circling around Utapau right now, so you can either choose to actually go away from Utapau, start like heading out of it, or you can move further into the Utapau. Like almost like the graveyard is almost creating like a ring around Utapau, so you can choose to actually go like more into the Utapau atmosphere. Like that way.
I think we're gonna try to like skim the surface enough, because as soon as that hyperdrive is ready, we need to out and then book it.
Fair enough. Okay, cool. All right. So on the turn, I'm gonna have them roll a pilot check. 6, 5, 9. Okay, yeah. All right. So we're gonna just put these guys back here. As to make sure that they are staying safe, they are dodging a lot of the rubble, but you are able to navigate through it, getting yourself really in tune with the ship. Find out that it's small but nimble. and then getting your way around. Where these ships that you're fighting at, they're fast, but not necessarily meant to like dodge things. They're meant to just catch up as quickly as possible. So you're gonna do that, and then so because you're trying to escape, no one can fire. There's no way you can get off of the side guns. So, Nydak, is there anything you want to do?
Is there any way I can go to a viewport and maybe when I see one of the trailing ships following us, like try and force push a piece of wreckage directly into their path?
Sure, we can hold an action for you to try to use the force to move it over into their direction.
Perfect.
I mean, would it be possible while flying, like as I'm dodging stuff, like turning to like get a clean shot off, or no?
Barrel rolls kind of backwards or something like that?
No. Like if I'm flying and like let's say I'm coming around this way to dodge, and like he has an option to take a shot at something maybe, or like the tail gun. Like I know I'm not gonna have.
Sure, you could do that too. You could say like once you plan on actually like
do a broadside,
pivot a certain way to go around, you could just get like that perfect time where it's just like you got 2 seconds to fire off the side cannon. Sure.
Yeah.
A lot of this will have to be the imagination, but yes, we can do that. So if you want to stay in the gun, you can, and then essentially planning to fly through, you just know to always to let them, like when you're turning, we'll just have a spot where you can actually fire at one of them, and we'll just do a random roll of which one it'll be.
Perfect.
I lost track with. You already did. Okay, so investigation check.
My investigation check? 14.
14. Okay, so you start noticing the specific stars of where Nar Shaddaa is, and you're getting close, but you haven't necessarily found it yet, but you know you're on the right course. On your next turn, you're able to fire the rear gun if you'd like. And then another wisdom check, please.
For me?
For Marg'ani.
Shocking.
Shocking, thank you. I gotta start remembering the names.
Okay.
I'm afraid to call like certain people by their D&D names. I'm like, no, that's not right.
Well, listen, technically, we don't know. None of us know each other's names anyway. So right now, you're good. You're on everybody's level.
19.
19. Okay, so you're able to start figuring out like the certain ways of the different components in here. You only need one more successful check. That all you need is a double digit, and you're good.
Okay.
All right. So as they start catching up, they start to. So we got good. So this guy starts to move in closer. Fail. I'm gonna have this guy make a saving throw. Fail. This guy hits some rubble and gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Success. This guy moves in. This guy. Fail. See what he does. Okay, he's able to dodge, but he's still way in the rear. I'll say based off certain turns that you're trying to do, Nydak, go ahead and roll for your gun. To try to get the ones that are getting
19
close. 19's a hit.
19 to hit.
So 2d10.
8.
Okay. You are able to get the one that was still left from all the damage, and once it gets closer, you're able to take him out. Even only 2 left. One close to you, and one still having a tough time going through the actual rubble. All right. One preferably last check. Wisdom, please.
For me?
Yep.
That is a 12.
12. All right. So as you just kind of focus, all of a sudden you just see all the lights, and you just hear the hyperdrive start to almost kind of purr at the moment, as you immediately know that you activated everything. Don't know how long it'll last, but you know it at least works. What would you
He's
like
up.
to do? All right. You can tell, Marg'ani, that all of a sudden at your nav computer, you start to see different components start to light up as it looks like in about 2 turns, you can successfully activate the hyperdrive to wherever you'd like to go, unless you just want to randomly just go now wherever it would take you.
I still haven't located Narshada.
Not yet, but you can give me an investigation check.
That's a nat 20 again.
Natural 20. Okay,
Yeah.
so randomly just knowing the star system around that area, you're able to immediately point it out as you quick find it. As immediately you send the coordinates to Kor'um. Kor'um, you really know the hyperdrive's ready. You can choose what you want to do.
Well, I rolled a 25 for my piloting check, so knowing that this is a thing, I'm literally just gonna like look up and see if there's an opening, and if so, I'll be like, hold on your butts, and then rocket it back to shoot out of the graveyard,
Okay.
and then just use my bonus to punch it.
I would say just as like dramatic appeal, you start seeing like some of the actual pieces of the rubble start to come, and you just find that like that 1 split second where you're able to just immediately engage the hyperdrive and really just shoot right through it, right in the spot. As you guys are able to escape the battle. Combat is done.
Woo!
Unknown how fast this hyperdrive is, but knowing that from where you are to Narshadar is probably going to be at least a couple hours, give or take, depending on the quality of the ship. You guys have some time, depending on if you want to leave the ship, do it yourself, or wander around. It's completely up to you of what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna set the autopilot, so that way we can kind of maneuver.
Just mosey around.
Can I kind of wander over to the other gun that was, or is the gun outside?
Oh, yeah, the gun's outside the ship, so there's no way to repair it while it's in space, unless you have it done.
Gotcha.
And this ship necessarily doesn't really
then.
have like doesn't necessarily have like a way to get outside safely. There's no kind of like interior room where you can go between space, kind of like that. So you'll have to wait till you
Makes
land to
sense.
get it fixed.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna take a seat somewhere, because whew, that was certainly something.
Certainly something.
Do we have a layout of the inside of the ship?
Hang on 1 second. I don't have the layout done yet. It took me forever to design the ship, but I can at least tell you what everything is.
Okay.
1 second.
I was just wondering for like Falcon or like the Ghost, where they've kind of got like a communal area that we could all
Yeah,
meet.
essentially. So, hang on 1 second. I was running on every last second. Tell you what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a 5-minute break, allow everybody to go to the bathroom, and I'll quick up.
How many guns can we put on the ship?
But we're also going to need a drop point for our Mandalorian.
So, in the Avestus, I don't have a blueprint of it, but essentially from here to here is the cockpit. Obviously, for these spots here are the specific rooms to actually use the gunners. This specific area is the generator room, which is where you would have been working on hyperdrive. Pretty much from here to here to here is like the lounging area that also has a couple like built-in wall rooms that kind of has like the sliding doors, so they're not actually like full rooms themselves. They just kind of have like those slides over, and they just got like a bunk bed built into the wall kind of a thing. There's no separate rooms, but there is one single facility. That's it. But there is like the standard like couple couches with the I forgot what they call it in here, but the war table that they have, but I forgot the term that it is, where on the Millennium Falcon they actually play Star Wars chess on it and stuff like that. I forgot the term is of it. I had it in my head and I lost it. But there's that in here. It mostly has the simple things to it. This looks like it could be anything from a simple smuggler ship to like a rebuilt old era fighter. Due to the amount of mounted weapons on it, it's not just a simple cruiser. But yeah. So there's enough. There's exactly 4 beds. It's not exactly comfortable, so it's 2 bunk beds. And for all intents and purposes, if someone wants to sleep sitting, sleep on the over in the on one of the chairs for either the gunner spots or the pilot's chair or anything like that. So yeah.
Well, I stand up from the co-pilot seat and I say, "Rocked and arched it off. You're welcome."
Some good work. Name's Kor'um, by the way. I don't think we got a chance to meet. Or, well, introduce ourselves.
Marg stretches out her hand. She goes, "Marg'ani. Friends call me Marg."
Shokin Diovara.
Oh.
Shocking.
Hey, kid.
Good to meet you. I look over to Sir Brutes a lot.
How about you, Spike? What's your name?
He turns from the gunner's seat. The name's Nydak. And that was good flying.
Nice shooting. Alright, so we're heading to Nar Shaddaa, sounds like?
Yep. Only
I
place
guess
I could
we
think
don't
of.
have any other choice. Oh,
I mean, we can change our coordinates, but I like a few drinking parties. What can I say?
Do you have connections there? What was it? Tangerine.
That's not the name. But
Forgive me.
I do know plenty of people in the galaxy, so can find what we're looking for there. What exactly are y'all looking for?
Not getting shot at right now.
Well, I got you covered. But looks back to Sir Broods a lot. Is there something in particular I could help you with?
I'm looking for someone. Or precisely a group of someones.
Who are you looking for?
That, for right now, I'd like to keep to myself, if it is alright with you.
I can't help you, sugar, if you don't tell me what I'm looking for.
Jedi.
What do you want with those jerks?
I have unfinished business with this particular group. A conversation that was not finished, so to speak.
Trust me, hun. Been there, done that.
Kor'um starts reaching kind of behind his back for a second, kind of puts his hand on the handle of his pistol.
Do we have a problem, pilot?
Hey, well, I guess here's the question. The only people I know that usually have need of conversation with Jedi in the organization as a whole are Sith. And let's just say I'm not a big fan of either.
That is something we share. Let's say I have had many conversations with both Sith and Jedi.
Why do you have issues with both? If I may ask.
Who fucking doesn't?
Because they both think that they know what's best for the galaxy, that they know the Force. But they are blind children scrambling for straws in the dark, and it costs innocent lives.
You forgot privileged and entitled somewhere in there. Marg just sits back and pulls out her bottle of Zahar and unscrews the cap because this is a juicy conversation.
Fair enough.
So, out of curiosity, what kind of conversation is this?
That depends. If they give me what I want after I say my piece, it'll be civil. If not, then it will end like many others before it, and probably like many others after.
What do you want? Like a lightsaber, money, an apology?
A name.
Oh.
Just a name.
Seems like a lot of work for just that.
Well, I've had a lot of time to think about it, and there are a lot of people who deserve that name to be erased from the galaxy, as they were.
Color me curious. She takes a sip. You know, I can be of service. If you need any extra hands. Or an extra conversation to get the answers. I have a price though. But I'm happy to help.
I will keep that in mind. In my experience, Mandalorians are a very high price, or at least those trained by them.
Well, I'm a high quality gal, what can I say? I promise you it'll be worth it. But don't let your Mandalorian standards fall on me. I'm a lot different. In a lot of fun ways.
I will definitely keep that in mind.
Well, let's side burner this unhappy conversation. How about you, Shotgun? What are you after?
Unhappy?
I mean, I guess I'm just kind of wandering around. I'm obviously pretty young, haven't been to too many places. Kind of hoping I can find my adoptive mom, but we got separated a few years ago. But I don't think I'll have a problem finding her eventually.
Well, it's something you and I got in common then. Had to leave my mom a ways back for something, but you know, pretty skilled there for somebody who hasn't been around that much.
She taught me a lot.
Well, all I can say is keep this ship flying with me. I'll be happy to keep you on board.
I don't think that'll be a problem.
Oh, this is your ship now?
Hey, can you fly it? That's all I'm saying.
I can fly it.
Well, I guess we'll discuss the terms of that once we get to wherever we're going.
I helped you steal it. I feel like I deserve some ownership.
Yep.
Wouldn't be flying if I didn't get it running.
We wouldn't be heading to Nar Shaddaa if it wasn't for me.
Touche.
Between the two of you, Marg'ani and Kor'um, just give me a perception check on the area based off, since you were the two that kind of, maybe also Shotgun too, you moved around the most in the ship just to see if there's anything that kind of grabbed your attention.
Did we say perception?
Correct.
11.
Where is perception?
It's under wisdom. 19.
Thank you. Also 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Kor'um, you don't really see anything other than the basically all the ship that really got your attention. Between Shotgun and Marg'ani, depending on your history, depends on how you got this information. This ship is pieced together. It's not an original model, but definitely based off of the layout, the weaponry, the style of it, and the fact of the speed. It's definitely Mandalorian in nature. Might not have, whether or not it was actually built by Mandalorians, a bunch of this tech and the ship's layout is similar to a lot of Mandalorian fighters, just kind of pieced together with a little bit extra hull to it.
Interesting.
I would just like to
I'm
call out
laughing
the
at
chat
that.
totally called that, by the way, by its design.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, it's
They've
either
been-
Hyperion or it's or Hypori or Mandalorian.
Yeah,
Excellent job, guys.
yeah. Good job, guys.
But also, nerds.
Freaking nerds! I will say though, you can't love Star Wars without being a huge Star Wars nerd. Like it's it's just I mean, even if you don't know all of it, you at least have some kind of fascination with something in Star Wars, whether it's more Mandalorian, more Jedi.
Isn't it the
whatever.
same way with comic books too? Like,
It
you
is.
can't-
But you can. Yeah, I mean, true. Yeah, it's true.
Because like if you and like specifically comics, not the movies either. Because like if you say I'm a comic book fan, that means like you're reading.
You're
deep
reading it. You're
in
not
the
just saying that you
characters
just
beyond, like,
than just watching the movies.
beyond. Okay, let's say Thor's got, I don't know, let's say a total runtime with all three movies of what, 9 hours, 6 hours, somewhere in that range,
More
or
than
maybe
that.
less.
I mean,
maybe
he's
5.
got. I mean, if we want to go off basis here, it's probably about 12 hours based off all the stuff he's got. But,
Okay, 12 hours. But take 12 hours versus how many Thor comics there are.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
I mean, at
I'm
least
hearing-
6, right?
All I'm hearing is,
Yeah, like
is
3,
y'all are
2.
fucking nerds.
All right, moving along.
Nerds.
Mando chip.
Pew pew.
Guess while we're talking, Mark will just be looking around, noticing this on the ship, and it's just like, gross.
DM, is there any viewable or any spot where it could be discerned where that court member had jumped on top and attacked with her saber?
I missed the beginning of that. I heard about when she jumped on top with the saber, but
Is there any way, any spot or any viewable area of the ship where there would be like a discernible spot where she attacked?
It looks like where she specifically hit a part of the hull that doesn't actually interact with the rest of the living space of the ship. There might be a upper section that might be some kind of generator that's on top of the ship that you haven't seen, that she might have struck first and never actually affected the integrity of the leg support system. You can't tell, but at least looking around the area, you do not see any marks anywhere on the ceiling that actually affected the walk around living area.
And you said the turret spot's just like a chair, right? It's not like a...
So the way that the turret spots are set
double-
is that you kind of have like a little room, but unlike like Men in Black where you got to jump down or go up, these are just exactly even with the floor, but you kind of just get down into the chair and you got to lock in position. But you're not actually moved into the actual turret room. You're just kind of stuck in there, and the turret's actually just pivot around you instead of actually the chair having to shift around. But the room itself has its own like safety door, so as it's shut to stop any kind of pressure or any kind of safety hazard.
I'm just asking more so because if he could, Nydak would go into that area that would have been shut off from the safety door but isn't from his side, and sit down and start to meditate if there's enough room. Like, he likes to be in claustrophobic areas.
Okay, sure.
So that's probably where he'd go and start to meditate and chill out. And maybe things would start, as he's meditating, maybe small little objects that aren't hammered down would start floating a little bit.
guess he's checking in. All right. I'm gonna go back up to the helm, see where we're at and how much longer we got here.
Do you need help?
More than welcome.
I might as well. If we're gonna be on this ship for a bit, I'll get to know all of this.
Marg just quietly walks to the front of the ship, sits back down in the co-pilot seat, kicks up her feet on the dashboard, starts sipping on her drink again.
Okay. So y'all are just kind of
watching them.
getting to different spots and just observing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump on the nav computer or the main console and stuff and just kind of see where we're at and how much longer we got.
Okay. Due to the fact that the hyperdrive just got fixed, it's hard to tell based off the nav computer exactly where you are on course right now, but it does show you that you have roughly about half an hour before you actually reach where the location was set for Nar Shaddaa. You don't know if she necessarily set it for like inner space of Nar Shaddaa or outside of Nar Shaddaa, but wherever she set it to.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Do we have a rough estimate on time or?
Like 30
You
minutes.
said,
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
That's all right.
Okay.
you're good. That's a great question. Where do we want to go in our ship? I have to Google it again.
Yeah, I mean, but
Both as a player and a character, I don't know shit about Nar Shaddaa, so
As
I just
as player to
spent way too
player,
much time there at the Old Republic.
yeah,
so.
it's DM the player. Nar Shaddaa is in the Outer Rim, and it is basically, like I said earlier, it's take Coruscant, but basically it's ruled by the Hutts.
okay.
Give it like Coruscant mixed with Tatooine. And that's basically Nar
For an
Shaddaa.
aesthetic vibe, mixed Tokyo and Las Vegas.
Pretty much. For the longest time, if
Okay.
you ever saw that, I don't know if you ever watched Kenobi, but for the longest time, a lot of people thought that in the trailers where he was going to be was Nar Shaddaa based off of the aesthetic of the place.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I used to
It's kinda-
play Old Republic, but it's been years. So
Sure.
It was one of the, if you played a Mandalorian and even like a Sith, I think it was one of the earlier planets you went to, but it's just super neon lights.
okay.
I fucking
Gotcha.
love it just based off aesthetic alone. It's like one of my favorite planets, but
Okay.
it do be crusty.
So
comes
it's not
to-
like saying like automatically it's like 100% like crime ridden, but it's controlled by the Hutts. Therefore, just like
Makes sense.
Tatooine, most of a lot of more government factions, including the court, at least thus far, has steered clear of it, especially since it is in the Outer Rim. And for if you don't know, a lot of places in the Outer Rim stays in that way because no one wants to dictate that area. So it's left to the scum and villainy.
Who could that be?
So, but yeah, in the Old Republic, no matter which character you play, I think for like the first like half the game, you're in a lot of Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah. If everyone's quiet after a hot second, Mark goes, "So, who's ever been?"
don't think I made it out that far yet.
Really? She was smuggler?
Yeah, it doesn't
I mean, I
taking
expected
me
it
there.
from her, but not you.
Just haven't had the pleasure of getting a job that goes there yet.
But y'all are in for a treat.
I was there once. Luckily, I stayed on the Hutt's good side. If they have a good side, that is.
Well, y'all aren't just all business and willing to have some fun and pleasure. There's some good sabacc places and casinos I could take you to.
I'm a little short on credits right now, but you know, I guess we'll see.
That's where you get them. You're good anyway. She looks at Shockin. I don't know how old you are, though. They have to get you like a fake or something.
I'm 17. She
I know some people
baby.
like make fakes.
She baby.
Marg looks at her like she just said like something really disgusting. Oh. We could get you some fakes or something. Put you in
Okay.
daycare.
I guess I'll just follow you guys along.
Excellent.
I'd say about this point, the nav computer starts to actually go off, indicating that you're within reach of Nar Shaddaa and that someone should reach the piloting station to control the ship and get out of autopilot. I think he's give him 1 second. Yeah.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
Yeah, no worries.
I take control of the
You take control of the ship.
ship and I steer it other way. I don't know.
You're the one who set a nav computer. Why would you want to go somewhere else? By the way, I don't know if you guys have.
That's a great point. I don't know how to argue that much.
But I don't know if you guys have
Start
checked out the
doing
layout. I
donuts
did
with
some
the ship.
updates, so that I did some colorful updates to the layout to give show off names and.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, sorry about that.
Ooh.
Anyway, sorry. What? All right, I'm back.
So the nav computer has indicated that it's about time to get off of autopilot since hyperdrive is about to disengage in a matter of a couple minutes.
All right, yeah, I'll switch it out of autopilot and be ready to disengage the hyperdrive if I need to.
Okay. At this point, you do actually get the alert that hyperdrive is about to actually go off as you're able to push the lever forward to slow down the ship and pull it out of hyperdrive. As you immediately get led into this large planet, take a dark planet but with a lot of yellow and gold lights within it. You see ships. You see all around the place. You guys aren't necessarily like immediately at like landing position of the planet yet, but you are coming within many of the docks that are within reach of the planet. As you can see that for any of you who have been here before, there's definitely some things that have changed in the past year. This has kind of turned into maybe a safe harbor of sorts, or safe-ish, essentially. So there's a bunch of docking stations that have built themselves a way station outside of Nar Shaddaa. As you immediately hear a communique coming in, as you immediately see two shuttles, fighters, coming on the left and right side of the ship. These things kind of have kind of look like more like X-wings, but they only have three wings on them instead of four. As they're flying next to you, as you immediately hear a communique. Nar Shaddaa, what's your business?
Repairs. Ship's a little damaged right now. Took some hits on a ship graveyard, and just looking to land and get some repairs and some fuel.
All right. Do you have a clearance code?
Do I have a clearance code?
You don't have a clearance code. It's like, all right. Take you over to docking. Follow us. As one of them leads ahead of you and the other one falls behind. And they start kind of like pulling you away from Nar Shaddaa and take you to like this docking station. It's like roughly in like if you decided to go in a little bit further with your hyperdrive, you would have passed it, but it was purposely trying to stop you from going that far. As you were taken to like this Deep Space Nine-ish kind of docking station for a lot of ships. This very circular top style docking station with a bunch of other ships that are coming in and out right now. And as you're immediately landed on this one landing pad that just has nothing else under bracing over it. As you immediately land, as you see this ship, the ship that's leading you is a fraction of your size. This thing looks like it's just enough to hold one person, and then just has a few wings on it that just meant for it for speed. As he immediately guides you in and lands in front of you. As he starts getting out, you see this man wearing this long fitted crimson coat with this black sash that's wrapped over with, on the corner of the sash that's attached to the shoulder, has kind of like this armored pauldron. Maybe just there for looks, maybe there for usefulness, you don't know. And he has this helmet on of crimson and black visor as he walks up, and he has just not pulling out his pistol, but he's got his blaster on his side. He's just holding up to you as he's walking up. All right.
Yeah, I'll head for the exit ramp. Just kind of.
All right.
I'll
Following
follow
right
behind.
next to him.
We'll kind of skip after.
All right. So you don't have any clearance to get in right now. Nar Shaddaa is a little packed and dealing with some drama right now. For right now, if you want to get a clearance to get in, head inside. Meet up with the consulars. They'll take care of you. Until then, we can't have you head in Nar Shaddaa without any clearance.
Would I know anything about clearance codes? Having been here probably quite a bit.
Nope. These documentations are not here
Is
last
this like a
time.
new thing?
This is a new thing.
Oh.
Yep. Just a question. So, for you, as far as backstory of Marg'ani, have you been to Nar Shaddaa since, in the past 2 years, since the big, huge war ended?
It could go either way.
So, I'd say that
if there would be a lot of bounties and or jobs coming in and out of Nar Shaddaa, I would say probably.
Okay, so then you would know about this. You would know that ever since the end of the war, many of bounty hunters, Mandalorians, smugglers have taken sanctuary inside of Nar Shaddaa, knowing that basically almost every planet's been hit, minus Coruscant. Mostly Coruscant, except for its outer regions, by the court, but they keep avoiding the Outer Rim. So outside of this and Tatooine are the safest spots. And you know that because of it, many bounty hunters have gotten rights from the Hutts to make a little bit of coin on the side by creating way stations outside of Nar Shaddaa that are also taxed by the Hutts. Basically saying, we know you want to be here, you got to pay a little bit of change. You might have a clearance code for a ship you had, but you don't have a clearance code for this ship.
Mark's going to kind of slip up to this guarded figure and just go, so is the clearance code, is that for people or is that for ships? Because I've been here so many times the last few years. Consider me a regular. You might have even seen me around before. I was just wondering, like, how the paperwork and all that stuff works. You know, I'm not really one for the details. People, man.
Give me a persuasion check.
What is my persuasion? Pretty decent. Hopefully. 9. If I roll one more fucking 4 specifically, I'm going to leave.
Don't do that.
No, you won't.
I've gotten 3. You're right, I won't. But I've gotten like 3 or 4 4s since the start of the session, specifically 4s. I swear.
He's just like, I understand that you might have had clearance to get in before, but we need clearance for this ship to get further in the Nar Shaddaa. If you, by any chance, want to get there through another ship, by all means, do so. But if you want that ship, as he points down to the Aventus, if you want that ship to head into Nar Shaddaa, you will need to get clearance.
She looks at the others, then back at him and goes, well, some of them might be here for business, but I'm here for pleasure. Does that, help me skip any lines?
Give me a charisma check.
Welcome to my character. fucking 9 again.
Jesus.
These dice! Give me inspiration. Give me advantage, please. Help.
Again, he just like looks at you. It's like, I apologize. There's not much I can do for this. I mostly just make sure that anybody that enters into the area is checked and ID'd. And if they're not, I bring them here. Other than that, I really don't have any authority to give you any leeway, either for you or against you. So, if that will be all, you all have a fantastic day. As he immediately just puts his hand to his chest and really bows, and then he starts walking back off to his fighter. He takes off.
Mark gives him like a wave, but it's like a playful Leku flip at the same time. She's mastered it. She's been doing it forever. It's very flirtatious.
Okay, fair enough.
She said, "Thank you."
We need to get you some like flirt dice, like something that's specifically for doing your charisma rolls or persuasion or anything like that.
Yeah, if they stop sucking, I'm working my butt off over
We just
here
need to get you
being
some
cute.
Marg'ani dice. I'm surprised you don't actually have any dice from Marg'ani.
I do. It's these because I've had these for forever. Can't see them. They're gold and blue, which are her colors.
Gotcha.
I've had them for forever. I've never assigned them to a character. I always assign dice to characters, so I was like, these will be my Marg dice, and now they're like, fuck you. So it's fine. We're fine.
Kor'um's just watching this whole thing. He's like, wow, that was successful. And kind of keeps walking.
Does he say that?
Oh yeah.
You want to give a try?
He'll like really badly imitate the like bow Leku flip thing and like walk on.
It only looks good when you have ass and tits to go with it. So keeps walking.
Got plenty of assets. Anyway. Another shotgun? Let's go. Come on.
We could have killed them.
Violence is not always the answer, Nydak. Come on. I mean, 60% of the time it is.
Like, yeah, maybe 90-10.
Like, okay, 75% of the time it's the answer. But
You would be real surprised how far you can get with just a smile and a wink. Just saying.
So far, you haven't really shown that off, but yeah.
I'm fucking trying! I'm
did the
trying!
potion say something? I think it said something.
So far, the blowing up the ship and bombing people have worked out. The flirting, not so much. We might be going down the murder hobo path, guys.
Give me one good reason not to ditch you all right when we get to the city.
I
You
have the
already
keys.
like us too much.
You think I
Our
can't get another ride out of here?
personalities.
You're stuck with a child and a murder hobo, so I think your options are pretty limited.
I am not a child.
Can you get into the casino?
I have my ways.
Great,
Only
she's taking
said
after
we
you
could.
now.
We didn't.
All right, can we just try to get this clearance code already? Let's go. Come on.
Lead the way, Captain.
Tonight, I like the way that sounds, but let's just keep moving.
Like, as you start walking through, you immediately see this Ardinian immediately walk up to you. He comes up with like some rags, but he's got like this leather cloak on. For any of you who don't know, an Ardinian is kind of like a smaller, like four-armed kind of monkey, humanoid monkeyish kind of creature. As he immediately walks up to you, it's like, oh, that's a fine piece of hardware you all got there. You looking to get some clearance codes?
Perhaps. I don't think you're the council we're supposed to be talking to.
Oh,
Hun, the way you
But I
said
can-
that just sounded real weird.
I can get you, but you don't need to go to council. I can get you top-notch deal. You don't need to go through all that paperwork. I can get you a clearance code right now.
I don't know.
Oh,
Nydak
man.
loves paperwork.
I'm listening.
You
Yeah,
have such good humor.
that ship back there is quite a fine. Just curious, where'd you get it from?
Where'd you get your clearance codes?
Get what?
Where'd you get your clearance codes?
Oh, from a friend. few friends. It's good to have friends.
Yeah.
Definitely
it is
around here.
good. I've got plenty. So what have you got?
I got a lot of different things, but if you would like some clearance codes, I just ask for a favor.
Kind of favor.
You want the codes? I need a ride to Narshadar. Take me with you.
Is it just you?
Just me.
Any cargo?
A couple bags.
I'm inside checking them.
Okay.
Same.
Better be more specific, hun.
Beat me to it, bruh. Sus. Guidance.
7.
Guidance on the sus.
23 on insight.
23. Okay. Automatically, I mean, like, he does, just from, like, the get-go, he's obviously up to something. Whether it's technically against you, or he's just using you to get against somebody else, he's obviously up to something. As far as maybe affecting you, he's probably planning to use your vessel as a way to transport illegal goods. But you can't really figure out anything more than that. Due to his height, obviously, he's not really carrying much. He's got a couple pouches. They look like mostly pouches for devices. He's got kind of like a cord that's stringed to his headphones that he's got on that's stringed down, and you can see it's to this device that you assume is actually to register clearance codes. Based off Marg'ani, what you can tell is this looks like kind of like a modified version of them, a way to copy someone else's clearance codes and give it to somebody else. But based off what you know about Ardinians, they're very smart. And due to his size, he probably has a way of making it where no one can just take his stuff and just use it on their own.
I'll kind of just look at the others with like a very uncertain face.
I look at Kor'um. You want to fast track it?
I mean, it's something I haven't done before. I'm sure you're not moving anything very on the up and up, but
I try to stay as level as possible. Trust me, everything will be fine.
Hear me out. You do the talking, you get the clearance from that guy over there. We'll wait in the ship. There we go.
Very well. Give me.
Before he leaves, Nydak's gonna kneel down. And hear me out. If you try to screw us over, we'll throw you out the airlock.
Just takes like one of his forearms and just kind of pats you on the head. Oh, well, don't worry. If I screw you all over, we're all gonna die. So we'll be fine. He kind of pats you on the head and kind of starts walking off towards the clearance officer.
I don't like that.
I like him.
I think we make Nydak our public relations guy. I'm just saying.
As you see him kind of like walk off, and he kind of does like the monkey. He eventually takes some of his hands, move his way forward. See him kind of like pull on the shirt of one of the officers. He immediately, gives him like what looks like some kind of like ID chip. And he kind of points over the chip. And the officer scans the chip. They're talking for about a good couple minutes. Anything you want to do during those couple
Doesn't
minutes?
look like promising.
As a backup plan, we have no idea who he is. We have no idea how we got here, and he's kind of crazy and just thought our ship was his. All right.
Sounds about right.
And if it does work, he's our uncle.
He could be your uncle, maybe.
How old are you?
I don't want him as my uncle. I'm not saying that he could be my uncle. I just don't want him as my
I mean, he might
even
be a really
pretend
nice
uncle.
guy.
Who said adopted uncle? Do you think I fucking look like that?
I am not here to judge, and that feels like a trap.
You are relaxed. On my
It's a
list of
trap!
favorites right now.
It's a trap. What's he doing now? It's a trap. Get out.
Star Wars Arnold.
So shock him. Let's go get the ship ready.
Okay.
You guys continue your fun conversation.
After about a couple
Nah,
minutes,
I'm out of here.
you see the Ardinian start making his way over to the ship. So it's taking one of his hands as the other ones are helping him move. So it's waving up and giving a thumbs up. So it's going off and he goes over and he mixes it in. All taken care of. Now, are we all set to take off?
As far as I'm concerned, yeah, you got that clearance code. I can plug it in the computer.
Just takes one of the other arms as it goes into his back pockets and slides this, gives you kind of like this squarish kind of rectangulish kind of metal piece with it. Has like a little DNA chip inside, a little not DNA chip, like electronic chip in the middle, and passes over to you. This should all work just fine.
Put the space iPad on top of the console.
Yeah. As immediately just the ID goes itself in, and you hear communicate to you. Are your ships all set? You can make your way over to Nar Shaddaa. Please be safe and make sure that your guns are not at the loaded position while you're making your way into Nar Shaddaa.
Copy that. Get myself ready. Like, when you guys want to jump in navigation here for me?
I'll take care of that. As he immediately comes in, he sits down in the seat.
No offense, friend, but I'd rather one of these guys hop over there.
Oh,
I've known them for at least 5 minutes more.
all right, very well. As he kind of comes off and he takes like his bag and his little pouch and he starts walking us over. If you don't need me to help, I think it's perfectly fine.
Marg will start talking to him to distract him.
So,
I'll start doing the navigation stuff.
Hey, Nydak, come here a second.
Walks up. Yes.
a lot of people
No,
need it to
most-
operate a ship just to land. Interesting.
Hey, just do me a favor. Keep an eye on this guy. I can already tell this is gonna probably end poorly, but just keep an eye on him.
No faith. No faith.
This is
I-
D&D. Star Wars.
Right.
Marga talks to the guy. She's like, "No, we just run a tight crew here. Not much gets by us, you know." So what you doing in Nar Shaddaa?
Well, what are you doing in here? I mean, I live here. I've been here since I was
Oh.
born.
So what are you doing at the docks? Is this like your side hustle? Why do you need to smuggle some stuff into Nar Shaddaa if you live here?
Well, I don't want it to be taxed. You know, the Hutts have been getting really aggressive with the amount that they want to take in, and I
Sounds like
need
a
to make
heart.
some money.
That's what he's selling.
Well, are you gonna buy some? I can show you my product if you want to buy some.
Color me interested. What you got?
All right. As he kind of takes over his bag and kind of lifts up this container, as you see like two arms brace them down, he picks up two arms and locks them up, and you immediately recognize the container as a spice container. As he immediately opens it up, as you see all these different kind of spice varieties inside this. Yeah, you see, the ever since this stupid ass war ended, the Hutts have been making it a problem for us to try to just make an honest living around here. All I want to do is make an honest living. They're making it difficult, so I gotta do it my own way.
Nydak walks up. Do you know what the Hutts will do to you and us if they find us with this?
I'm assuming kill us, strangle us, you know,
That would be one of the best.
Oh no!
options.
Oh
no!
She did the spice.
This
He
is not.
who
This is
controls
not
the
the spice
spice.
of life.
The spice you are looking for.
Don't want to sell me death sticks.
Well,
Sorry, my internet crashed perfectly timed.
okay.
Oh, it was great.
What did I miss?
Nydak was threatening him apparently.
Nydak was just pointing out that if the Huts find us with this and that we didn't cut them in, that them killing us is going to be one of the nicer options.
Well, do not worry about it. I didn't just pick you all out of the blue. I was just standing around. And I saw your ship landing, and I mean, it's odd. It's definitely Mandalorian, but it's.
That's picking us out of the blue, sweetheart.
Well, maybe you don't know, but Mandalorians kind of get their way around here. If I land in with you, and they think you're Mandalorian, then I'm all good.
Do we look like Mandalorians to you?
Not you. Maybe you. Kinda you.
What?
Like, if you don't want to buy into the product, and he starts closing it up, it's fine. All I'm asking for is transport. I gave you IDs, so I'll take it care of. I'd say about this point, you're almost at the point to find the landing platform on the ground part of Nar Shaddaa.
I just changed to my phone's hotspots, so finger shit doesn't happen. Let's find out.
So
You're
he's
in.
loading the.
Did I miss something?
No, I don't think so. Loading. He starts
glitched
loading
on
his
my end.
Okay.
his spice container back in his bag and kind of puts it back on. Well, either way, it was nice meeting you all. Looks like we're landing. Simple transactions, quick, painless. Hopefully. Best of luck to y'all. About
Well,
this
if you
time,
need
you're
some
able to
more
find.
stuff in the future. Let us know.
Well, all right, very well. Well, you know, I didn't get your names. I'm Min. As he takes he's holding one bag. He takes his other arm. Menthanol.
Good to meet you.
Much contact will kill you.
That was on purpose, by the way.
I figured.
I could see it in your smug little smile as me and Gravity started dying.
God damn it.
I missed it. What was he selling?
Spice.
Spice.
Okay, yeah. I figured.
All right, Marg. Well, you take the lead here. You know the place better than any of us, I guess.
So as you're able to find a landing platform just outside of the major city, it's still maybe a couple blocks that you can walk in, but you're able to get onto a landing platform that's kind of like the main public harbor around here. Unless you want to spend for a very expensive private area, this is kind of this is a spot where you don't get charged. You're not quite sure what's going to happen after a few days of leaving it here, but at least right now you know you're good.
Well. Go ahead.
With the city ahead, you're left in a mostly almost always night city. You have buildings decored in very Neo-Tokyo fashion, with lots of golden and amber lighting of many warm colors. There is one thing that stands out that you did not expect, and now it kind of stands out more after what he said. You see that a lot of people kind of running the show around here are Mandalorians. With a common color of blue and purple. Some of them have a different style of armor, different kind of helm, different kind of weaponry, but the color schematic is all the same. With the exception of one that's walking around. Clearly, the leader, as he's kind of going around, you can only see him for a second as he kind of gives out orders, and then he immediately just kind of uses his jetpack to immediately fly off. As he has kind of a side cape off his left shoulder, and he has about like a midway fur drape of some kind of animal that's around his waistline. Seems to be decored in maybe beast that he's killed, maybe going off of old-fashioned Mandalorian culture. He also seems to have what looks like maybe some decored on his necklace. But he looks like he gives some orders that you guys don't hear, and he takes off. But other than that, this is a slew of the scum and villainy of the universe.
Do
You will
I
not find a more
recognize
wretched hive.
these? Do I recognize these Mandalorian colors as which clan?
You can give me a history check.
Oh shit! The fuck is a history check on?
Do you think there should be one in there? Is there not?
Not that I see. Am I missing it? Lore. Sorry, it's under lore.
Okay. Oh, lore. Okay, lore. Sorry.
It's a nat 20. I shit you not. I don't know where the 4s or the nat 20s are coming from. I don't know why this wasn't here 15 minutes ago. But I nat 20.
So,
why the fuck was this not here 15 minutes
ago? The specific clan is a Tiavars. So it's Ter apostrophe Ver. You know that they haven't been on Mandalore or any of its moons, including Concordia, for quite a long time. They have made a point of creating their own culture outside of Mandalore, but still raising many of their young with both new and old traditions. Some being keeping what you kill, but also they don't follow the way of always keeping on your helmet. Oh, interesting. And it just switches over to some Mandalore Indo music right at that point.
I wouldn't know why they would be here though, in particular. Like,
I'd say with the natural 20. I'd say with the
while?
natural 20. I would say that you'd probably assume with good logic that with many of the ins and outs of Nar Shaddaa, they are probably the main force for the Hutts. Last time you were here, the Hutts themselves mostly were recruiting bounty hunters and smugglers to police the area under their rule, to make sure that with all the extra ins and outs happening in the past couple of years, that things would get taken care of. You probably assume since last time we were here, maybe they decided to just give one solid outfit the job, and it's probably this clan.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, where to?
So,
Well, here's the.
I'm sorry, real quick, on the main drag that you can see right away, there are a couple businesses, mostly written in a lot of common language, but a couple of them are, one specifically looks like a kind of maybe like a mercenary specific outpost, picking up bounties and whatnot. Another one is a tavern / brothel. Another one is an eatery, and then the last one specifically looks like an armory shop. That's what you can see directly from where you are right now.
Let's go to the brothel.
Well, here's the dilemma we have currently. We have about half a ship that definitely needs some work. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to repair everything and get it back in flying order to be able to shoot out one side, or if we're going to need some credits to fix this thing.
Maybe we could split up. Half get credits or jobs, and the other half try to do repairs.
As you guys are talking, give me all perception checks.
Oh, well.
Oh boy.
That's not bad.
How do I do that?
Heck yeah. That is a 23.
17.
Okay. What about Marg'ani and Nydak?
17.
Sorry, what do I need?
Perception.
To roll? My internet's having the greatest time right now. I don't know what's going on. My dice are bugged. How is that another nat 20? I feel like I need to re-roll this one. This feels weird.
No, that's alright. So, as most of you are able to notice, with this area kind of having like about 4, maybe 5 Mandalorians going around, one immediately stops at a distance from you, looks in your direction, so it's walking your way. Marg'ani, you immediately are able to pinpoint what they are trying to come at you for, and you see that they are, without even taking off their helmet, you can assume that, oh, they saw the ship. And they're walking to you, whether it is with a threatening intent or to inquire about the ship. Since you are not Mandalorian and you are flying a Mandalorian vessel. As you immediately see this one Mandalorian come up, you all there? 1 second. As he immediately has his rifle on his side. He's wearing more of a heavier, not like a tankish kind of armor, but definitely something that can take a little bit more shots than the standard Mandalorian. No jetpack, just more thicker armor. This your ship?
Yeah.
Where'd you get it?
Got it in a game of chance.
Game of chance, huh?
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to, as he lifts it, get it from a Mandalorian, would you?
No, it, some cargo ship captain. He was flying, and you know, we were just playing some games, some war games, if you will, and just turned out that, you know, we got it by chance.
Deception check.
Step forward. It was a spoil of war.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, while we're waiting, Kor'um, you can give me a deception check with advantage since Nydak is trying to bolster it.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I was talking around in circles and not entirely lying. Oh, hell yeah.
I
That's
just figured the
19
Mandalorians might
plus-
respect the spoils of war line.
Hell yeah, that's a 24.
From a certain point of view, you were telling the truth.
From a certain point of view, we know how that works in Star Wars.
That's how the best lies work.
Right.
Right. 24 deception.
Yep. All right. So he's like, game of chance. You know what you're piloting, right?
A very nice ship, yes.
My nature tells me that, my better nature tells me to confiscate from you. But you all look like you, need something to do, let's say. A reason to be here. I can look the other way to procure the ship for you, and I'll have to stay in your property for some work. I'll even throw some coin your way. Can't have a ship of such fine steam look so busted.
Whoa, well, hold on now. She can fly just fine, and we're taking good care. We're just talking about fixing her, so that works out really well.
That's why we're
And
here.
those are scars earned in battle. Adds character.
Rude, sir. Rude.
Both
This
of you
is-
just roll me. Roll me persuasion check. Both of you.
All right.
Oh,
See what we got
that's
here.
fine.
Persuasion.
Where is my persuasion?
I mean, I was about to go log what parts we needed. So.
Oh, it's a 6.
Well,
So another one comes over. Look at this. Yeah, what they do to it? All right. Well, if you tell me that you take the gold, take the coin, and put it and fix up this old beauty. Got
Priority
some-
1.
Hun,
can-
I promise you, we didn't do this to it. We got it this way. And we're doing our best to replace it.
And I definitely want to kill the person you got it from.
Well, we already did, so nothing to worry about.
That's what you want to hear. All right. Well, if you're looking for work, no better than to get one from a Mandalorian.
You got a bounty boy in that brothel over there?
Just goes into his pocket, passes you an ID tag. Head that way. There's bounty boards all over. Swipe this over there. Get you access to some of the more exclusives. Find yourself a good one. Make sure it's getting put into the ship. Call yourself square.
I can do that for you. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, on your way then. As he starts walking off. Somewhere
before
in
you
there.
go,
Oh no.
My
What-
bad.
what do you know of our ship?
Well, she's antique. But when I say antique, she's definitely a collector's item. It's definitely rare to find one of this condition, even in working order. Most of us take pieces of them and use them as, let's say, decorations on our ships. Only finding certain pieces allowed, not enough to make a whole ship. Whoever you got this from either was able to keep one long enough to at least hold it in condition, or was able to find enough parts to build themselves a new one. Either way, kudos to whoever found this one. And, I will say, hurts to say that not a true Mandalorian's flying it, but a couple of you seem like you definitely have the edge to at least be worthy of piloting it. But yeah, they are relics of an old time, back when we were kings amongst Jedi.
Our thanks.
How do you know we're not true Mandalorians? Out of curiosity.
He just looks at you, takes off his helmet, as you immediately see a man with mostly shaved head with a little bit of like a slight mohawk. A little trimmed down beard, but a little bit kind of scrunched in due to the helmet. Looks at you over. Are you implying that you are one? What's your creed? Interesting time for the music to do that.
I walked myself into this one. It's been a while. What part of Clan Eldon? Not sure if you even know who that is. But...
Hold on. I can't say I'm familiar. Where's your mark?
I'm undercover right now.
Hmm.
Surely you'd understand. I'm already talking a little too much as it is, you know?
Persuasion
She
or
could
deception
tell you
check.
more, but she'd have to go kill you.
Persuasion or deception check, depending on. I'm not quite sure if you're actually lying to me or not. So persuasion.
I'm
or
lying.
deception. Okay.
I'm lying.
So deception check.
I'm inciting her.
Okay.
That's a 21.
21.
15.
Okay, so you can't tell if she's lying or not, but I mean, okay, so he's gonna roll. Huh. Never heard of the clan, but if you're undercover, if you need any help, this Mandalorian sits stick together. I can help you out with whatever you
we
need.
do.
Do you have your wares?
We're just looking to get her fixed up right now. Trust me, hate to see her looking like this as much as you do, but
But what about your wares?
can't let everybody know.
Can't go walking around here without at least some protection. Nothing beats some good Mandalorian armor. You don't have your wares
You are
on you.
so
We can help
right
you
on
out.
that. For the sake of the mission, had to leave it behind.
Hmm.
I don't want to trouble you.
Alright. Well, if you need any help. Kinda like points over up yonder towards like some steps. Head around the corner. There's your meeting post. Find us there if you need anything. Armor, jobs. We'll try to get you with what we can.
I'm on a mission right now. I might give you a visit when I get closer to bringing in my bounty. How about that?
Is there a name we should give them?
You can tell them that Gar sent you.
Nadar?
Gar, G-A-R.
Gar.
Garbaize,
Okay.
B-A-I-Z-E.
Well, Gar, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine. I don't understand the spy game much, but I'm sure that is of much importance for your clan. And come our way, we can help. I'm not saying that we are much in the spy game here, but if it gets a little bit too out of control, we'd rather help take care of it than let you wander amongst on your own. As he immediately just kind of puts his hand out to do like the full arm shake to you.
She takes it and shakes it and does the Lekkud flip at the same time. Signature.
In a cage. Here, Chip.
As he does do a strong room. May the Red Mandalore go with you. As he puts his helmet back on and he starts making his way back around as he kind of gets like a last look at the ship. It's like, there's a beauty. Starts walking his way off. Now knowing that what do you have is definitely a relic that is taken as a, at the bare minimum, trophy amongst Mandalorians. At best, a relic of an old time that would be reserved for the royals of Mandalore.
So, how hard do you think it is going to be to replace these parts?
Who said we're gonna replace it?
Fix them? I mean, if it's an old model, it might be hard to find pieces for it. I'm no expert, but kind of common sense.
I looked at Kor'um. Mister, this is my ship.
Look, I can.
I am the captain now. That has a nice ring to it.
He seems a little distracted right now, but he's just like, let me just see what I can do to piece this thing back together. Mar,
Struck or something?
no. Mar, you're more proficient with this whole bounty BS, right? Why don't you go see what you can, I guess, drum up for us?
Oh, you want to go on a bounty?
I'm assuming that's what didn't your buddy there just offer?
He offered, I didn't accept.
Well, we need credits. I don't think he's gonna be too happy to find out we didn't take one.
And it looks like it's best to keep the Mandalorians happy, considering they look like the seat of power right now, or at least the arm of the seat of power.
uh.
I'm trying, bro. It's a fine line. It's either the Count or Arnold.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself. Like,
It's fine. I understand. I heard it in my head too.
just FYI, I am not making fun of you. I'm just like laughing in the moment. I just can't help myself.
This is the arm. It was too many words that had a R that hard to hit.
Heard
I get it. Heard it. Or Swedish Chef. It's gonna be one of those three. Arnold, Swedish Chef, or the Count.
Or something in the
You
middle.
get the lightsaber, and now I take the lightsaber, and I hit them with the wick and the wick. 0-0. They heard diverted.
Channel your inner Skyrim guardsman. Yeah, pretty much.
Look, hun, Mandalorians are all the same. Stroke their ego, tell them they're doing a good job. You can fly right under the radar.
Wow. Careful for any big, huge Mandalorian fans watching this show. Shit.
I understand that, but at the end of the day, we do need credits. So it's either hunt some schmuck down or move something that we probably shouldn't be moving, or do something stupid that's going to get us killed.
Yes.
Alrighty. I guess
Hard
I can
notes.
go by and see what I can find. Anyone care to join me for a drink while we're there?
I will go with you.
Perfect. Shotgun, come with me. Why don't you see if you can help me with this ship repairs?
Marg
Yeah,
looks
absolutely.
very pained, as though she wished anyone else came. Alrighty. Let's go.
Drink first. Bounty second.
That.
Kill
I can
people
agree with.
third.
There could be a 1.5 in there.
1 3/4, maybe.
What's a little murder in between decimal points?
Oh, you're thinking about murder. Just thinking
I'm
about
thinking
fuck
about
bitches, get
brains.
money. Okay.
First you get the money, then you get the women, then you get the power. Scarface?
Okay.
Come on.
I've actually never seen the movie.
That's fair.
Alrighty, we are going to the place he was discussing, that Gar was mentioning. What was that specifically?
Depends which one you're
You
talking
just-
about. You're talking the one where you're supposed to meet them, or where you can put in the chip.
Bounty board.
Bounty board. He's implying that there is a bounty board at most spots in here. So you can go to either the brothel, or you can go to the mercenary outpost. The application
going
is
to the brothel.
both. Going to the brothel. Shit. Okay.
Not a bar. Bar brothel.
Cantina,
We need
brothel place, I'm assuming.
beers and boobs.
Beers and boobs. Nothing like some good beers and
We
boobs.
can do our own Star Wars with blackjack and hookers.
Let's. No matter if you're in a galaxy far, far away, boobs and beer. Universal truth.
Hell yeah.
Friend of Troy named Bender.
Mm.
Okay, so as you,
Considering tomorrow the stream will have Mayor of Titty City on it.
all right, so as you enter in the tavern, I only have one song for this, but we can do it. As you enter into the tavern, you find yourself in like the mixture of like the perfect like cyberpunk strip club mixed with like an actual tavern. It's kind of like a bit of both, and you're seeing that there's very few like humans here. It's mostly Trandoshans, Tarudas, and Kaminoans, along with some Dathomirians. You do see at the far distance there is, from what you can tell, especially to Marg'ani, what looks like a younger hut that's kind of like in the VIP suite. A little bit smaller, not like child, but not like Jabba age. Currently on stage right now, there is a Dathomirian female that's currently on stage. Has a shaved on one side, parted, hanging over on one side with her pure white hair, and mostly tattooed all over. But you do see that in the far corner, pretty close to where the hut is, there is a half pillar where you can see a couple, which you can assume is bounty hunters kind of going through, and it looks like they're taking like their ID tags, they're scanning them, and they're like copying down some items from the actual bounty board. And it looks like it allows them to only access so much due to their actual ID that they have.
Gar gave us his ID, I believe, or something similar, right?
He gave you a code for your ID to allow you to access Mandalorian, well, not Mandalorian, but specifically
Exclusive
Tier Veer
bounties.
specific bounties.
Got it. Okay.
You can still
Excellent.
access regular bounties, but you can also access Tier Veer bounties that are only allowed to be accessed by by that specific clan or anyone that they specifically allow to use them.
I watched them going in my head. Okay, that's the bounty board. Okay, these people are distracted. There's the bar. So she leans over to Nydak and goes, "You said drink first, right?"
Ah,
Let's go. She walks over to the bar.
He follows.
By the bar, you have a Togruta male that's going over and pouring. Marg'ani, you would know what these specific drinks are. They are very more exclusive to a lot of places in Non-Shadar that are kind of mostly exclusive to the Outer Rim. They're very much, this kind of alcohol is illegal in most of the occupied regions. Kind of like a equivalent to gin. They're different kind of cocktails, but they're extremely strong, and they are supposed to directly have quite a punch to them. But they seem to be making different kind of like fruity kind of cocktails that go around, along with some of them that are just straight, like just that alcohol with like a little bit of fruit in them, just on the top for like a side.
Okay. When she catches the Jagruta's attention, I don't know what the name is, so I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to roleplay it out, but she's going to order the straight with just a little fruit drink version.
Just
Hardcore.
looks at you. All right. Amelia just kind of takes it and kind of spins it, kind of makes a glass, and immediately passes you over one that's straight, makes another one up. One for you as well. Makes another one. Pours it over 2 glasses. Takes like what looks kind of like, almost kind of like a, one of the, I can't remember the planet, but one of the plums from one of the more druidic planets, and immediately kind of like opens it up, kind of squeezes some juice over it, kind of slides it out the rim and kind of puts it on top, as it almost kind of looks like a plum flower that's kind of put on top to add kind of like a pomegranate kind of flavor into it, and immediately slides them over to you. That'll be 2.
Barg looks to Nydak.
I was gonna say, do we have any credits? Do we know if we have any credits? Guess
So
we even
have
thought
some
this before
credits.
we ordered a drink.
So depends on what kind of credits you have. So there's different. So there are different kind of credits in Star Wars. There is the Republic credits, aka Republic Dietaries, which are never used in the Outer Rim. They find them as useless currency. And then there is the I forgot what the actual currency for the actual Outer Rim is. It's called I don't remember what it's called.
Not galactic credits, right?
On SW5E, it doesn't give us an option for different types of credits.
Oh, okay.
It just says credits.
Okay, we'll say
Yeah.
that whatever you have just works then. Okay, and then there's 3 forms of currency. There's Beskar steel ignits that are mostly traded amongst Mandalorians. There's the Imperial credits, and then which are also Republic credits, and then there's the Calamari flan, which is used for Outer Rim. So
Okay.
I'd say, let's say if you guys didn't get any, I'd say that each of you would have 20 right now.
All of us?
All of you individually would have 20.
Okay.
I'll pay for both of them.
Depending on your
At that-
tolerance, these things are quite strong.
Mark cheers him.
This is
At that.
this is not a place that like skimps out on alcohol. This is like 90% booze, 10% like some kind of, even the fruit that's put into it is almost like a psychedelic. It's supposed to add flavor and obviously a little bit of, let's say, substance to the actual drink. But depending on your taste, it is very, very good if you're into that kind of alcohol. This is kind of like the trying to think of what the drink is called in Star Wars, but this is like kind of like the Romulan ale of Star Trek.
You just sip it. It's good, strong.
Mark takes a fat sip. Unfazed. Yeah, it's alright. Should we finish him and go to the bounty board, or you want to take him with us?
Let's stick with.
You just want to watch the
stands
girls,
up.
don't you? She gets up.
I will neither confirm nor deny that remark.
Good. Throw him some credits while we're up. She walks over to the bounty board, which is, I think, closer to the stage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so as you head over to the bounty board, the you see that this half pillar has kind of like this holographic projection surrounding around the whole thing. And it's kind of like circulating through current bounties. Some of them are procured off of city officials, since there's still technically a government here, and there's still police, even though they are kind of still dirty cops. And some of them are procuring jobs from them, given safe passage to somebody who is wanted specifically safe passage from or for the huts. Kind of everything under the moon, essentially. But as you swipe your ID that you were given, you notice that there is a few things that pop up that are for the specific Tiavirs. One of them is specifically a find and kill order. Specifically looking for a... Let me pull them up. A Chegrian. Currently does not have a name, but has a picture. Shows the natural Chegrian that has the blue skin. For anybody who doesn't know, Chegrians are, if anybody watched the original prequel trilogy, the Chegrian was the one that was the right hand of the Emperor, with the horns on the side and horns on top. This one looks much younger, but has the standard blue skin. Looks like the picture shows maybe that he's military proficient. The picture has him wearing armor and a rifle on his back. It specifically wants him dead. Looks like he's been picking off a lot of hut transports, and kind of what it looks like, kind of like a Robin Hood situation, trying to steal from the huts and bring to the slums of Nar Shaddaa. The reward is 100 100,000 currency pieces. It does have a warning that recommended that heavy armor is required for this. If any kind of military specs are needed, please speak to Liru Vikal. Was another Mandalorian. The next one is a snatch and grab. It looks like it's specifically to retrieve a shipment that's coming in and out of Nar Shaddaa that is importing and exporting Beskar illegally. Mandalorians finding this as a hot commodity, wants it taken. It requires a vessel to get it. Best time to get it is mid-air. Get it in the air, retrieve it, and kill the flight crew. Last one is a protect. There is a hut that needs protection and is moving its way from the south side of Nar Shaddaa and moving their way to the north side of Nar Shaddaa. They are not getting information of their look or who they are. They're just told of where to meet and what time. Doesn't even give you a set of currency. It just shows that it is a protect. It requires 1 day's work. And you usually know that if there's anything that involves the huts, they never tell you any details, but you know that at the end of the day, you do get paid good.
I show off all three to Nydak. And I say, well, looks good.
I won't do the kill mission. I won't take food out of the poor people's mouths. But the other two sound fun. What do you think?
You won't do a kill mission? Color me surprised.
It sounds
Figured that
like
was
he's
your thing.
doing it. You're right, it is, but more my thing is not having innocents suffer, if I can help it. And it sounds like that target is helping the innocent, or at least the poor.
Hate to break it to you, doll, but innocent suffer every day around here. Who's to say he's not skimming the top, taking in profits while he does it? Wouldn't surprise me, anyway. It's how everyone is. But if you want to look at the others, I'm gonna say right now, I'm not real lenient on protecting a hut, even if they do pay the price.
Definitely the most risk, and the most likely to backstab us. So the Beskar?
Let's do the best guard.
That would endear us to, I hate to, for lack of a better term, your people.
Say that again, one more time.
I said, for lack of a better term, that would endear us to your people. Meaning the Mandalorians.
Yeah, don't worry too hard about that. It's not super black and white. She's going
Never
through and
is.
selecting that bounty. Oh, it never is, but this one's a little more than most. Don't worry about it. It's for another time.
He finishes his drink. Fair enough. Should we tell the others?
We could, but I don't really want to sit around the ship for a few hours. Kind of want to hang out here.
Good. Sounds like a good plan. Another drink then.
Okay, so as you raise up your
She
hand,
tips her empty glass, and they go, I guess they're gonna go back to the bar.
makes another drink, pours it over you. I need you both to give me a Constitution saving throw. These are meant to
shit.
specifically get you fucked up.
You know.
Here comes the Force.
Actually, that would be a 3, sir.
3. Then what about Marg'ani?
4.
4. Okay. As you raise up to get another drink, you both haven't stood yet. Now, we all know, after you're at a bar, you don't know how bad it's been until you stand up. So you guys don't know exactly how hard it's hitting you yet. So you call up for another drink. You're both talking to each other. You don't know that you're... So between Shakin and Kor'um, where are you two right now?
I mean, we were headed back to the ship to work
Yeah.
on, like, repairs and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, so...
Boring.
Right?
Yeah, I forgot I was Kor'um for a second there.
Frickin' nerds!
What, you an Apollo?
we
right
did
now?
not have alcoholism.
Oh, I should not be drinking.
Hey, you're the pilot. We're not the pilots.
Yeah, designated driver, bro. Okay.
So,
We appreciate you.
as you go
Not
for
all
another
heroes
one...
wear capes.
You got it. Bartender pours you another drink, puts in another fruit piece on top. This time as you go to drink it though, you almost like start to see the drink move. Like you start to see like the plant start to like move within the actual drink. You start to the music in the actual in the area, it starts to kind of go in and out, almost like someone's messing with the volume or changing if it's more on the left side or the right side. It's just kind of like your sound is kind of getting all fucked up. You're kind of losing, and then as you hear some behind you, you alright? You two okay? As you see this male Dathomirian step right behind you as he's wearing like a long black coat. You alright? As you
Is
both
he
don't
hot?
really... I like to think that every character I make in my D&D stuff is hot.
Alright, alright.
And humble.
Alright.
And humble.
As he immediately looks at you both, as you both are kind of like look at him, and at this point as you like turn your whole body look at him, you start to feel like that loopiness where like you know what it's done to you. You start to feel numb, you start to feel like your muscles have just kind of turned to butter as it's hard to move. I need you to both give me dexterity saving throws with disadvantage.
Jeez. Why did we're just going from 0 to 100 over here.
100, yeah, seriously. What are
My character-
indie drinks?
My character's been drinking since she could. She's a pro. Is this the right dice? Okay, yeah, it is. Hold on, we said dexterity saving.
14.
14?
Look at that, I freaking added 10 to the last roll.
It's a 19.
Okay.
Got very lucky.
As immediately you just see these two come out to your side, kind of just coming out of nowhere. Both at the Mirian as well. So, he slaps his hand on the counter. We're looking around you. I hear you're a Mandalorian.
You think he's a Mandalorian?
Talking to you.
Who's asking?
As you now look at the one directly behind, wearing a long black coat, several holster belts on, carrying what looks like some kind of vibroblade on his side. Definitely Dathomirian, wearing colors of blacks and golds for tattoos, with also black and gold eyes, with long black and brown dreads. Kind of partly tied up on top and hanging down the side as he kind of just looks at you. It's very rare to see a Mandalorian without her armor. Quite fortuitous.
You really think I'm a Mandalorian? Come on. Do I look like one?
He just pulls out his pistol. Just kind of slaps on the counter. I don't really care. You got something I could use. He just kind of takes the pistol and he just kind of points it to the ID chip that you were given. Slide it over. And walk away.
Nydak would like to use the Force to point the pistol back at him.
Okay. Well, all right. So
And
you're
let him
drunk.
see it.
All right. So go ahead and use your telekinesis. I believe they have telekinesis to do that, and then do it with disadvantage because you're intoxicated.
While he's doing that, she's gonna say, "Hon, if you need some lessons on sweet talking your way into getting what you need, I got some time. I can teach you a thing or two. You don't have to be so pushy. It's not fun. Have a drink.
It's an object, so it automatically fails. So I automatically do it. It's not even like a thing because it's an object. If I was trying to do it with him, then I'd have to roll. But
Oh, okay. So it's an object. So so you can move the gun, but not his hand.
right,
Okay. So you move the gun. Amelia just kind of steps back as two of his men go right in front. We're gonna roll initiative.
What?
But due to the time, we're gonna end it there.
Hey.
no.
Now.
You still.
Oh,
You just might be the alive nerd.
Let's see if I can sweet talk my way out of that one.
So, thank you very for joining the chat. This was very cool. Thank you very much for following. Apparently, I gotta get my Star Wars game up because everybody's asking me questions that I don't know necessarily answers for. So I gotta get some Star Wars stuff up. I gotta get some artwork.
Get on that wiki. Wiki.
Yeah, I gotta get apparently I gotta get some artwork of the ship. And yeah. So thank you everybody for joining. We play this every other week on Wednesdays, so we'll see you in 2 Wednesdays. Otherwise, if you want to just watch our D&D sessions, because we also do play D&D, we do have 2 other ones. You can check out yesterday's session, which was Blades Bahamut that we did, and then we have another one tomorrow, which is Echoes Bahamut at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Those are always taken throughout the week, so either way, we'll always have a session on Wednesdays and Tuesdays. So that being said,
Don't count Dracula in that one.
Count Dracula / Arnold Schwarzenegger / whatever. That being said, everybody, thank you. And for the last questions on here, we are currently using Star Wars 5e as the module answering some of those questions, and we're using our homebrew story, so it has nothing to do with actual the lore, legends, or otherwise. But thank you for joining, and hopefully we see you next time. Check out all of our other D&D stuff, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Kick. We have TikTok, all the socials. Check us out, check out our live streams, and we appreciate everything. See you later.